Hey guys, Dan from SpareTireRunning.com. So we're out today in a little new park. We're actually where Phil and I and Tommy for a year ran our cross-country meets for our high school. It was kind of a little park area. Kind of did not a figure eight, not really, but kind of 3 laps. A little bit of change on the last lap, but yeah, this is what I called home for 4 years for cross-country practice and cross-country home races. This is the place where Phil and I both ran in the 17s. The only time in our careers. I know we're not that great, but we were very proud of that race, and it was our last home meet during our senior year, so it was even more special. As senior captains also, Phil and I we ended the year with 2 of our best times, both of us having our best times on that meet. Well, of course, the last time they switched up the course a little bit because they added some other stuff, playgrounds and picnic areas, so I'm not sure how they run it now. But yesterday after that race, my family, we went to see the Jungle Book, and then we went bowling, and then I took them to where the other places I've been doing trails for a nice little easy almost 2-mile walk. So we're going to check out to this place and go hop on the trails if we can. We'll see how well they are. So keep watch for some scenes. Alright guys, so this is beginning of the path, the trail on the one side here. Actually in the background is up on the top of the hill there is my high school that I went to. Now this bridge is new. It used to be a wooden bridge, kind of like we see in the other trails, but they added this new bridge here. The river is a little bit bigger here also than at the other spot. Well, let's see what we can find here. I'm actually surprised how well these trails on this side are maintained right now. Looks like bikers use it too. Seen some little hills. There's actually a group of people where there's a bunch of like a dam that has been built up, taking measurements and stuff. And then trying to probably clean up because a bunch of trash is getting stuck right there because of all the trees. And from riverbank to riverbank, you can see that they were saying, I heard them say 43 feet across at the one spot. And one of the logs that they were just measuring that was parallel with the river, so not perpendicular but parallel, was 43 feet across itself. Like I told you in another video, it's amazing how many trees are knocked down, cut down and stuff. And I don't know if that's normal for woods. I don't remember when I was ran these trails when I was in high school, if that was normal or not. Another story, I'll tell you in a little bit about these woods. I don't know where these stairs go to. But it looks like they either stopped building them or they broke down. Found another bridge. It's only like half built. But look how small the river is right here. I mean, it's not that deep across. There's not that much stream. But back when we were at the bridge, that one bridge that we started at, it was huge across. Again, I told you, it was like 43 feet across. That's maybe 5 feet across if you're lucky. We'll keep walking. Before I tell you that story I had for you guys, I want to tell you a quick other story. I'm going to have to turn around here. It looks like the trail I'm on right now is going to lead to this backyard area. Yep, we're going to turn around. So it leads us to that house right there. And actually, that house is the house that my wife and I looked at a couple months ago. It was for sale. We weren't going to buy it, but we look at it. Look at that. If we did buy that house, I would have these trails right in my backyard. Oh, how awesome would that be? All right, guys. We're going to actually go back at that little bridge area. We're actually going to go down across it because it looks like the path continues. We'll see if it does or not. We'll go see if we can get across it. There's a big downhill right here. Don't want to fall. Oh boy. I don't know, guys. I don't know if that's going to hold my weight. Oh, but there's... Oh, we could do this. Without falling. All right. Oh, big up though. All right, let's see where this goes. All right, it didn't go too far until it kind of stops. So we're going to turn around and maybe we can go the other way. All right, we'll check it back in a second. All right, let me tell you the story. I was in 8th grade for Christmas. I think it was 8th grade, maybe 7th grade. For Christmas, my uncle gave me this motorized helicopter. It would go up in the air and then it would stall out and the parachuter guy would jump out and parachute to the ground. I actually lived right down the street from the high school. So we came up to the field to have a nice big area. And it would go up probably about 20 feet, 50 to 50 feet. Nothing big. But the parachute guy wasn't jumping out. He was kind of like falling out. The parachute wasn't opening up sometimes. So we're like, all right, let's just forget the parachute guy. Let's do it one more time. Well, we put it, because I had gas and stuff. It was like a real motor, small engine motor or something. Put gas in to fill it up. Turn it on. So you can kind of see the high school back there. And then it went up and up and up. All right, we gotta jump over this mud real quick. And up and up. And never really came down. Went over these trees and then finally crashed in one of the trees. We actually found it. It's stuck in the tree, but it was Christmas time, snow. And then one day we came to check on it and it was gone. So I had my toy lasted maybe a total of an hour before we lost it. I'm still sad today. I am going to need to study the trail map for this park, because where we ran before, the other trails, they do meet up here with these trails. And in fact, I used to run from here, from high school, to, remember that bridge we saw with the graffiti and Hunter? That's where it meets up. What we might have to do is start at the other place and run this way to see where it meets up and on this side, so I know where to go when we come back on this side. So, but this is a good rock. Even though it was a 5K yesterday, we're just gonna take it easy and do a few miles, do as many miles as we can until we have to go back and eat. Actually, we're going to see if we can creep up here. Used to be a pathway. I think it's right here. Yep. It's the same pathway that we used when we were in high school. I can't believe it's still here. That's what I'm talking about 20 plus years ago. Right? No, almost 20 years ago. 20 plus when we started. So that gives you a general idea of how old we are. But yep, this is it. Right here at the back part. This is the football field and track. That's the archway. Angle building's the new gym. Our gym was the flat gym part over next to it. Small school. They moved the shot put pit out here and discus. It used to be inside the track on the field. A lot of good things happening since I left here. Phil and Ryan, we all graduated together the same year. And then Tommy went here his freshman year before they moved out to California. All right, let's continue. Another place we used to be able to get down to the course is right here. We used to call this the Big Hill. It has eroded away a lot. But that's kind of right over there is where we started from. We're going to continue this way though, up by the high school and around and see if there's any. This wasn't here, this dirt path. But as you can see, here's the back of the school. They're a softball and baseball fields back here now. They actually used to always play baseball up here. They actually play softball back where we started on the other side of that park, where we had our cross country meets. It's amazing how I remember some of these trails, yet some of these I don't remember at all. And I'm thinking some of the trails I do remember. Because some of these I remember, but I didn't think it was right here. I thought it was somewhere else. But I think some of the trails I do remember were eroded away. Check out the Twitter though. Because up there, it's hard to see because I had to zoom in from distance. See if you can see the giraffe. Alright. We're going to explore a little bit here. I know exactly where we're at right now. So we're going to just keep walking around. There's a bridge over here that we will take to finish our walk. So we're going to go this way for a little bit more. I feel like I got a lot of stories today. I should really save these up, but they're too good to tell. So yesterday when we had my family out taking a walk around the trail, a little under 2 miles, we spotted 2 garter snakes. One was pretty big. The other one was not that big, but that was the first time because all the times I ran there, I didn't see them at all. another good thing to do is when you're walking trails or running trails or doing anything, kind of know where you're at, know directions, so you know how to get somewhere in case you're at someplace that you don't recognize. Luckily for me right now, I have the river on my left, and the major road across the river on my left. So I know where I'm at, or at least whereabouts. And as long as there's some of those access points are still true today as when I ran them years ago, there's many places I could escape or get out onto a main road, at least on this part. Here the river is big again, but need be there's enough trees going across the river. If I really had to leave quickly, I could climb across one of the trees across the river, but I don't suggest doing that. Alright, I kind of lied to you guys. We are going out across a ridge, but not the one that I pointed out earlier. I need to start heading back, and so we're going to take a shortcut onto the pavement path that they have, going miles. I mean, I think it's like 30 miles long or something like that. So we're going to get through this grass, get onto the dirt road, get to the pavement road, pavement trail, and walk that back to the car. If we got some time left, then we'll do some more walking around back down that way. So you've actually been with me on adventures on this path many times. 7-mile walk, 14-mile walk, and a 20-mile walk. Have all been on this Hines Drive, as they call it. It's really nice. On Saturday mornings in the summer, they close the road off, so anybody can walk in the road on bike. A lot of bikers, not just on the path. So I'll see you when I get back to the car. Alright guys, thank you for joining the adventure with me. It was fun. I'll do it again, probably tomorrow, hopefully, as long as it doesn't rain. We'll see where we can find some more trails or do some of the same trails. I don't know yet. But do me a favor. Like, subscribe, comment on here. Remember, always tailwind in your water bottles, squirrels on my feet, run hard.